Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 42 of Limitless Studios TV. We appreciate you all sending us feedback for new videos and things. We got quite a few comments about, and messages actually, about different videos that people wanted. So we'll be getting to those in daily tips and maybe even in some full videos. Also, as always, go and check out our forums. We've got still getting members steadily.
Yeah.
And there's a fairly big community over there at if you go to limitless-studios.com and click on the forum, you can register and ask questions, and not only us will answer them, but other people that are interested in what you're doing, recording and music and all that. So this week, I guess we're gonna be doing some bass recording stuff. And
yeah.
I guess we're gonna talk about the signal chain first.
Yeah. So we've got the bass here. It's a BC Rich Warlock Platinum Series. It's just been set up and brand new strings. So we figured it'd be, yes, very important for bass. So we figured it'd be a good time to do a bass video again. And then we're running that bass into a Tech 21 bass compactor, which we're using as a compressor. And we're boosting the high or lows, and pretty much either the highs or flat. And then we're running that into a SansAmp Tech 21 bass driver DI. We have the programmable version here, but they also have the regular version without the programmable settings. So we'll put a link to all these things in the sidebar, and if we can help, we might be able to help you get a cheaper price. So
yeah,
email us first
if you're
before
willing
you
to buy from Z-Sounds.
Yeah, and if you're in the U.S.
Yes, have to be in the U.S. for Z-Sounds. They won't ship international, unfortunately.
And then I guess that's it for the signal chain. I'm running that into the Fast Track Ultra. So
via the XLR output.
Yeah.
Because this will actually run off phantom power.
Yeah.
If you use the XLR output.
And in our last video, there was a whole big explanation of what everything did.
I'm not sure what episode it was, but if you go back to in our archives, you can find the bass recording video. It was fairly early.
Yeah, I think it was like episode 8 or something.
Yeah, there's a whole review of the Tech 21 SansAmp.
Yeah.
And then we're doing something unorthodox, I guess you could call it, but we actually found that it actually works well. We're actually taking an SM58. Ideally, it would be a small diaphragm condenser of some sort, because these things, you got to drive them really hard in order for them to get very sensitive. We're actually miking the strings in the bass. Since this bass has brand spanking new strings on it, they get very, very, very good highs, and so your tone is really really good. So we're using this to get our really high frequencies, and then the SansAmp and the compactor for the lower frequencies.
Yeah.
And when you put them together, you get a really, really nice bright but low end tone that is amazing for especially a
metal tone.
Yeah, a metal tone. If you listen to people like Killswitch Engage, their bass tone and stuff, it's very high. It has a very high end tone, but it's also got the bass frequencies in it.
And Lamb of God as well.
Yes, Lamb of God actually does have that as well. So we're just going to, that's kind of the signal chain. So if you want to get this sound that we're going to play, that's how we did it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to play some riffs out of a new song we're working on, so you can hear the tone. And then if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the forum or put them in the comments. Send us a message, and we'll get to those if you need super specifics. This is on the treble pickup on the bass with all the knobs at 100%. If you have this bass, for instance. The bass strings are 105s. If you're wondering about gauges, that's just getting super specific now. So here is just some riffs and some playing with this tone that we got here. So here we go. All right, so as you can hear there, we've got a pretty decent tone out of this crazy setup we've got going on here. And for metal stuff, you really should play with a pick. I mean, you can play with your fingers if you're really good, like the guy from In Flames. I don't know what his name is, but the bass player from In Flames, he plays with his fingers, and it sounds really nice. But for this, we don't have. We're not very good with the fingers of the bass.
Yeah.
So we're using a pick, and that gives you a brighter sound as well. If you want to get a much more low-end sound, just take the mic away.
Yeah.
If you want just the bottom end of the bass, take the mic away. But I like the presence that you get with the higher end tone.
And also the mic is pointed at at an angle in between the 12th and the 15th frets. If you were wondering, basically the same concept as miking an acoustic guitar.
Right.
So.
So the pickups are not. Make sure you don't have your pickups very too high, because if you get them too high, then your DI track will start to clip.
Yeah, and you'll get pops.
Yes.
And things like that.
And also, if you're too high and you're not using actives, if you tap your bass string onto that pickup on accident, then you'll get a serious pop. So if you have actives, you can raise those pickups as far as you want, and they won't clip. So I guess that's going to be it for this video.
Yeah, I think so. That's pretty much it.
If you have any questions, obviously send us a message or leave a comment. And we're still taking suggestions, so still keep the suggestions for new videos coming.
Yeah, we've got a few things lined up, and once we get done with that, we'll start taking all those requests. So
yeah,
feel free to submit whatever you have.
Yep. Also, if you have mixes that you want us to listen to, there's an actual sort of mixing, rate my mix type thing on the forum.
Yeah.
That you can go to. So if you have a mix that you want us to check out and other people to check out and give you feedback on, go to the forum as well. And there's places for you to post it there, so we can listen to it to see what you guys are doing with our videos. So I think that's going to do it for episode number 42 of Limitless Studios TV, and we will be back with hopefully some more daily tips. We didn't get into any this past week. Been a little busy.
Busy week.
So hopefully we can look forward to some new daily tips next week, and also the new video for next week. We don't know what we're doing yet, but it should be good, whatever it is. So we will see you next time on Limitless Studios TV.